You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman.
Maybe. Where are you gonna put the chair?
Not 100% sure yet, but I just kind of wanted to.
You also gotta remember that it's not insulated in that room.
I know.
And I definitely don't have the money to fix that window. Best thing we could do is put plastic over it, but I don't have plastic.
No lollygagging.
Yeah, thanks. I will take all. See, why is the red apple stolen? It's not. Take it off. Thanks. Anything better than hairspray? Yeah.
Need a drink? You go to the beer and bar. Stay out of the ragged classic. Stay out of the ragged.
Well, look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Stiddy. But she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer. Then her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself. Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
I can help you find her.
Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be... She was a young woman. Buxom, with long, flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her. Yeah, Mother thought I should be taught a lesson for airing the family's dirty laundry. I mean, I've taken care of many people for her in the past. Ah, well, at least I have all the comforts of home during my stay. Well, except the touch of a woman, of course. When speak, help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you?
Nope.
When I find that bitch, I'm gonna wring her little neck. Well, if it isn't... She was a young... She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. I've never heard a voice so beautiful. When I find that bitch, I'm gonna wring her little neck.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Yes,
Grelid.
Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you refraps is getting adopted, ever.
Still here.
Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will
You
always
lead, I'll
be
follow.
here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world.
It's Grelid. Someone has killed Grelid.
Grelid is dead. Avengers did it.
Oh.
What was that?
I've
You're a
never seen
stranger
Yul
here
this
too,
upset
huh?
about anything. The city really gets to her.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Beautiful baubles.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Over here.
Yes, I suppose some beggars roam the streets. Crime runs. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. Remember to give at the temple.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with... Bully's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Thanks again for the... Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature. We're at odds about my charity. I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Huh? What do you want?
If you're looking to settle in, you're that one from the college. Heard about you. Be careful.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
You look like you could use a drink.
Fortunately for you.
What do you say to some cheap mead? Nothing but the best. But best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. Suit yourself. If you
Why
change your
hire a
mind,
common
I'll be
soldier to
around.
protect you when
Blessings
you
of
can have
Mara
a
upon you.
master of the arcane? May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Now what did you want? I already paid you. Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Crime is an all-time... Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, you're not from... They mean to take the soil beneath. I lost my own daughter to the... Lelia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago. When the first of the skirmishes broke, she served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Nothing in between.
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
So, can I interest you in it? Oh, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? Petty threats and fist-waving are... You demand payment for protection. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn!
Oh, my word.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him.
I'm right
Now that we
behind
hear
you.
Rumors about the dragons.
Lead on.
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me. I know who you are. You've been... Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. Look, I got the message. What else? Of course not. My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the cloud. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. Just leave me in peace.
Sorry, the bunkhouse work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship up. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could... You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, you need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Oh, my death will never happen, but yeah.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want? Just leave me in peace.
From rock joint. My food is the
Thanks again for the delivery. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Rifa. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Remember to give at the temple.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
I'm not looking for a handout, trust me.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me? So what if I have a problem? Mara thinks he's so smart. Tells me that Mara will cleanse the filth from my blood. My mwah of a father thought he could pull my strings. Continue the Halalu tradition.
I'm the brewmaster around here. You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't. She's always welcome in this Vale Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of her.
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake. My guess, Spriggans.
Yeah, thanks for the extra map update, thanks. What map, please? Oh, he would be at the stables. Easy.
What is it? Dragons?
It's always dragons.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. Look, you must have me confused with someone else. I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stables, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it. Been stuck with the name. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I like more. And one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim.
I bet you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I've kicked your ass once or twice. Helga's bunkhouse.
I got the message. What else did you want?
Any luck getting the marks from those men?
What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet, between you and me, okay? If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svan.
Try and get those marks without... Sorry about the mess. Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a... I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use.
Yep, thanks. Go.
So, well done. And here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you, and that's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. I think you'll do more than just fit in around. What's on your mind? We've run. Tell you what, you keep... Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about. Let me show you the operation.
After you talk
Then
to
you
Bryn...
can questions.
Mercer, come back and see me.
It's just this way. Keep following me.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we begin.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
Another waste of the guild's resources. No. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say.
I've got your... As you wish, my thing.
Do I make myself clear? If you're not sure, maybe you don't belong. I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Name's Rune. Rune, just like your feet. Even our little Vex could get it.
Possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to... Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a DeFi. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arangoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole... That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our client. Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting... The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar metering, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure that if the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweet. Then out of the clear blue, Arangoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arangoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us. You watch yourself on the island.
Those mercenaries ain't shit.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
So you're the new recruit. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the system? Look, I've been in this... At the end of the day, you'll find that all... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Now. If you'll excuse me.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. But no matter, the greatest artist. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? All right, then.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, and two, then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get it. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. It's a lot. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Huh? I don't know. No. None of the other ones should be in the tribe. It's just you, Josh.
No, I'm talking tribe you're in. Legendary.
Oh yeah, no, she's not in Legendary, no. Neither is Skeletor or any of the other ones.
I'm trapped down in your guys' waterfall area. I can't get out.
I can't help you, I'm not on.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is the stone of Baron Zaya. Not like the stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as... Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones and... Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. My father, all he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone, and no one does. I've even taken the damn thing. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles, but if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I called my father, thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right. I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Hey, let's talk a second. You're making waves around here. I like that. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Needs any more public training? You just let me know. I guess I can look the other way this time.
Meow. Oh, of course it did.
Beautiful baubles and green gems.
Summons the Thum.
The Thum. She summons the Thum. Nah. make the other barbecue rib? What'd you make? I hope that wasn't the last one. I don't think there is, but okay.
Did you hear something? Lucky.
Not spotted at all. I was grateful. Oh, dude, that was complete. That should have been death. Did you hear something? No, you just got an arrow in your head. That was beautiful. And another one in your lung. You should have been dead as fuck for the first shot. Headshots really count. Alright, I can't resist. Okay. I know that that's gonna lead downstairs, but I want to go kill Aaron Goth first. Actually, that leads downstairs, but fuck it. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm hungry and I'm gonna go eat.